The moment my mother-in-law complimented my cooking, I knew something was terribly wrong. She had spent years criticizing every meal I'd ever made. At our own wedding reception, while I was still wearing my bridal gown, she complained my pot roast was too dry. One Thanksgiving she called my turkey flavored cardboard and joked to my husband that maybe it wasn't too late to cancel the marriage. She even looked my 8-year-old daughter in the eye once and said, "I'm pretty sure you could make mashed potatoes better than your mom." So when she took a bite of dinner, smiled softly and said, "This is absolutely delicious, dear." I slowly set my fork down. Then she turned to my daughter. "Sweetheart, you're such a beautiful little girl. Someday you'll have everyone falling for you." My daughter just stared at her in complete disbelief. My mother-in-law reached across the table, gently held her hand and whispered, "You know I love you very much, don't you?" My daughter glanced at me, waiting for the joke. There wasn't one. She complimented my son on how handsome he was. She looked at my husband and quietly said she was proud of the man he'd become. Something wasn't right. Every few moments her eyes flickered toward the window behind me before quickly returning to her plate. Then she rolled up her sleeve to scratch her arm. That's when I saw it. A deep purple bruise wrapped around her wrist, shaped almost exactly like someone's grip. She noticed me staring and immediately tugged her sleeve back down. Her phone vibrated on the table. She checked the screen and all the color drained from her face. Without replying, she silenced it. I stood up and began gathering the dishes. "Kids, grab your shoes," I said. "We're heading out for ice cream." My mother-in-law instantly looked up. "No, let's stay here for dessert." My husband laughed. "Mom, since when? Do you ever want to stay longer?" Her phone buzzed again, then again. Each time she muted it, but her hands shook harder. I want us all together a little longer tonight." Her voice cracked. "Please." I grabbed my husband's arm and quietly said, "Look at her wrist." The second he saw the bruise, his smile disappeared. "Kids," he said calmly, "go wait in your rooms for a minute." My mother-in-law suddenly burst into tears. "No, please don't send them away. I just want to see them. I only want to look at them a little longer." My husband knelt beside her chair. "Mom, who did this to you?" She kept crying. "It doesn't matter anymore." Outside, a car horn sounded once, then again. She flinched so violently it was like someone had struck her. I looked through the front window. A man stood at the end of our driveway, staring directly at the house. My husband frowned. "Who is that?" She covered her face. "His name is Dale. I dated him before I met your father. He went to prison after nearly killing me. He got out 6 months ago." My husband's face turned ghost white. "He told me if I ever told anyone or tried to leave, he'd finish what he started. And this time, he said he wouldn't stop with just me." She clutched my husband's hands. "He let me have one final dinner with my family. After that, I have to go with him." My husband whispered, "Go where?" She broke down. "There's a cabin in the woods. He told me exactly what he plans to do to me there." Suddenly, someone slammed a fist against the front door. My daughter appeared in the hallway. "Mommy, there's a man outside yelling Grandma's name." I rushed toward her. "Sweetie, go to your room right now. I'll lock the door. Only open it if Mommy or Daddy tells you." Her eyes filled with tears. "But I'm scared." "I know, baby. Just lock it." She ran. The pounding became even louder. Then his voice echoed through the door. "Denise, your time is up." My mother-in-law rocked back and forth in her chair, sobbing. "I brought him right to my grandchildren. I just wanted to see them one last time. I wanted one dinner where I wasn't cruel. I wanted to tell all of you how sorry I am." She couldn't finish. Then everything went silent. A second later, I heard footsteps circling toward the back of the house. My husband grabbed the biggest kitchen knife he could find. "Call 911." Those next few minutes felt endless, even though help arrived in less than 5. Police caught him trying to force open our back door. He was holding a hunting knife. Inside his trunk, they found rolls of plastic sheeting and a bag of tools so disturbing that one officer actually turned away and threw up. They also recovered a notebook. Every page detailed exactly what he